Welcome back, everyone. The Super Bowl 2 weeks away, and if you're not good to get ready your Super Bowl party, you're probably having one if you're not going to one, I should say. Debbie Hernandez with Home Depot is here to show us how to make an extra seat. But this also can be used later on.
It can.
This is interesting. I love the finished product. I'm like, I'll just buy that because it looks complicated, but Debbie says it's easy. Even I could do it, right?
It's true. Anybody could do it. Even Karen said, that looks so easy, I could do it. You know, we're going to put this together. It can be used as a hope chest, even. It can be used as a magazine holder. It can be used as a toy chest. It could be used for anything you want inside, and then it could be used as a side table, even. Or if not, you can put a cushion on it and use it for extra seating for the Super Bowl or any party that you have. So there's going to be instructions on the website.
And I also, where did you get this from? Are these available?
I did a do-it-herself workshop, and this was the project. So I just wanted to let everybody else know that they can make it too.
All right, what do we start with? You need your wood.
So you're going to start with plywood, a good quality plywood, and there's two different thicknesses, one for the bottom and the top, and then the thick sides are 3/4 for the surround to make it real nice and sturdy.
Okay.
And all the dimensions are going to be listed in the instructions on the website, or, you know, you can call and we can give them to you.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to use a couple tools for this project. This is a nail gun.
And I said, what is that thing?
You could rent this at Home Depot for 4 hours or 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Or you can buy one, or you can borrow one.
Borrow one from a neighbor. Someone's got to have one.
Or you can go old school and use a hammer and nails, but, you know, power tools.
This I have held before.
Power tools.
All right.
All right, so once you get all your wood cut, and again, if you don't have a saw or can't borrow one or rent one, we can always cut it for you at Home Depot.
Perfect.
So here's the beginning of it. We've got a base and two sides. And your four sides, 2 of them are going to be wider and 2 are going to be more narrow, so it creates a box.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to just put this on here.
Do you need me to help with anything?
I do. I just want you to hold that together.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put on my protective eyewear with lights from Gotta Have It.
I feel like we're on tool time.
And all you're going to do is take, and you want to make sure that you're not, there's nobody, you know, standing in the way. And you just push down and shoot. And
okay. Very good. And then it goes in that easily.
It goes in. And then after you get it all together, you can put a base on it, which is 4 pieces. It's like a base molding.
Oh, okay.
Or you can use baseboard molding.
Oh, okay.
Any type you like.
And that'll have your decorative aspect of it if you want it already looking like that.
With the boards, I just put these around so that it looked like the top. But if you use the baseboard, you should miter the corners so it comes together. Now, before you put everything together, you just want to line the ends with wood glue. And then nail gun them together. And then when you're done, you're going to sand it and fill the nail holes. And we're going to show you how to finish the whole thing in the next segment.
All right, love it. We'll see you in the next hour. I'm very interested in this because that looks like an expensive piece.
It does. And it's so sturdy, and it can store virtually anything. We're always needing storage. You know that.
Absolutely. Yep. Debbie from Home Depot. We always appreciate it. We'll check in next time to finish off our cool storage ottoman. Stay with us, folks. Much more still ahead, of course, as the P.F. Chang's Marathon is now underway. We'll bring you live there, too. Welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you along. It is 9:25 right now. We're here with Debbie Hernandez from Home Depot. Sorry, still laughing about how I said Denver taking on the Jets instead of the Patriots. All right. Well, maybe one of those teams. We know one of those teams will be in the Super Bowl.
Somebody's going to be in the Super Bowl.
2 weeks away. And if you're not going to a Super Bowl party, you're probably having one. Debbie has been showing us how to make some extra seating that's going to function for maybe extra storage as well.
Absolutely. Now, once we have it all together, you're going to either paint it or stain it.
Okay.
Maybe you want to put some feet on it. But I'm going to show you how to get it prepped for staining and painting.
Okay.
So you know all the right steps.
Now, I was just going to say, you don't just put it on, do you? The paint, do you have to do anything to the wood?
Well, what you're going to do after you get it all together, first you're going to just use some 150 grit sandpaper.
Okay.
This is a nice fine sandpaper, but still will get off extra, you know, shaved edges or what have you.
Just by hand?
So you're just going to do a light sanding on the wood.
And we'll have the step-by-step instructions on our website at easyfamily.com.
Then you're going to have some nail holes from your nail gun.
Sure.
Or if you did it by hand, you want to push them in real good. We're just going to use some putty here, and you can use it with your finger, and anywhere you have a nail hole, you're just going to fill it with the putty,
so
and
it's
then
nice and smooth?
So it's nice and smooth, and it looks like magic put it together.
Now you don't have to do anything once you have that over, do you? You don't have to sand that part down.
Well, if you get it nice and smooth, you don't, but I would just give it a little light sanding once it dries.
Okay.
So after you get your nail holes filled, and typically the nail gun, it makes it real nice and flush, so you don't need a lot of putty. It really does.
So a benefit of using that versus by the old hammer.
Absolutely. If you're going to use a stain, you want to use what's called a pre-stain conditioner first, because that's going to make sure that your grain is all even and all the stain, because stain and rare raw wood is going to just go and suck right in. So the wood stain conditioner is going to make it come out very smooth and even.
Okay.
If you're going to use paint, you can use our Marquee, or we have the all-in-one paint and primer, the Ultra.
So no more layers, just one
from Behr.
Okay.
It is a couple dollars more, but it's worth it. So do you want to buy paint and primer, or just paint and do 2 coats?
The time. The time that it takes to do that, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then plus you do 2 coats of it, and then you're just going to, paint it on. You can use this, which is a hard foam roller. It gives you a glass-like finish, like on doors and whatnot. But this is going to give you a real nice, even, professional finish.
Okay.
If you want to use a roller, a hard foam roller. So after you get it painted, now if before you start all this you want to add some decorative feet, now we've put the border on the bottom, but you can add bun feet. You can add a more contemporary square foot. You can add a tulip foot, what this is called, or a ball foot.
How much do these things run on average?
They are very inexpensive. I mean, some of them, they range, but you're going to range from like $3 to like $7.
Okay.
And you need 4, obviously.
Yeah. So anywhere from $12 to $28.
Right.
Okay, not bad.
Exactly. And then once you're done with your finish and everything, so we're just going to show the finished side. And you can put a cushion on it if you want. We also now sell, and we sell all kinds of different cushions available, but we also sell the nice thick foam now.
This is like the high density foam.
It is. Right? And you can cover that with fabric and use this as your cushion, and also felt pads for the bottom. This is very heavy duty, and if you have wood flooring or anything,
so you want to put on the bottom of this.
Put them on the bottom of this, or if you don't use feet, just put big squares in each corner, and this will save your floors and make it easier to slide around.
Too many things to remember, and that's why Debbie's provided the instructions for us on azfamily.com. And check out her Facebook page too.
Facebook is DIY Debbie Hernandez.
That's why I left it to you, because I was trying to remember. I'm like, is it Debbie Hernandez Home Depot or DIY? Okay, there we go. Now we know. Thank you very much.
You're
Love
welcome.
the idea of making it yourself.
And if they have any questions,
this could cost you $100 easily.
It's
more.
Good quality, and so it could easily cost you that, upwards to $150. Depends where you get it.
Sure, absolutely.
So you just want to make sure you get good quality. And if you have any questions, I'm at the 59th Avenue and 101 store.
Love it. You're the best. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay.
And stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.